Hey everyone, it's Matt with Cruises, Rooms, and Reviews. We're back on Anthem of the Seas, and we are in a junior suite in room 10224, up here on the 10th deck. This room, it's kind of got the power of two, and I'll show you why in a minute. Let's check it out. Okay, as I said, we're in 10224. Here's the entryway. It is a single entryway. You do have a doorbell. Let's head on in. Here's the front entryway, your doorway. You do have your magnet to let them know what you're doing, and then your information about your room. Most importantly, your muster station is deck 5C3. So first thing on your left here outside of the entryway is your main closet. It's a good size closet. You don't have a shelf up above, but does have nice automatic lighting, plenty of space, and a drawer underneath. Moving down, we do have a set of dressers here, drawers. 6 really good sized drawers. I'm a fan of these. They're very deep, as you can see, and they go pretty far back. Lots of storage in those. A large shelf up above with plenty of room, again, for storage. It is Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And from our Ducky Thanksgiving pal. There are a few outlets behind here. These are intended, there's one European and one US. These are intended for the coffee maker, the Lavazza coffee maker, and the kettle that they supply with this room, which we're a big fan of as tea drinkers. And then you have a standard ship television, the Samsung, but it is a good size. I'd say this is at least a 42-inch television, which is a nice size for this room. And just next to those drawers, you do have your ship refrigerator. You have a nice shelf up above, again, additional storage, which is always welcome. And the standard ship cooler slash fridge, more of a cooler. Moving down, we have our vanity area. Again, a really good size one here. Really a fan of the furniture in this room. And in the middle of it, you do have where most of your outlets are. So you have 2 US outlets. We have some USB bricks plugged into them. A European outlet, 2 USB Type A plugs, and then this is your control for your lighted mirror. Have a shelf up above here. Decent chair, your trash can is under here, and your mirror. We'll pan around, get a good look at that room. Over here is your sitting area, 2 nice chairs, and a sofa. This sofa does pull out, so you could technically sleep 2 people here, though we have not been using it for that. There's a little bit of space over here by the window, where I've been storing my backpack there in the corner. As we move over into the bedroom area, you do have closets on either side of the bed. So this one is a full length, though about half in width, closet, where I've been keeping my stuff. You have a very narrow table here, but good for storage of things. That's also where your ship phone is, and a nightlight. Then we have the bed. It's the traditional twins that are pushed together to make a royal king. We have another one of those tables on this side. And then you do have one US outlet here, along with some light switches for the additional reading lamp and the room. And then we do have another closet on this side. So these rooms are really good for storage. So you have another hanging closet about half in height. This is where your room safe is. Another area for storage and a few drawers. Very handy to have. Love the storage in this room, though I do miss the rooms that have a ceiling to floor array of shelves. Those are always good to have. This is where you have your HVAC control, not the old dial. This is actually, you just press the buttons up and down. Interestingly, it doesn't do it in degrees, it does it in 1/10 of degrees. So if you're really precise about your temperature, these are the controls for you. Then you also have a floor to ceiling mirror back here at the entryway. So before we go to the bathroom, just a quick look at the entire room. Now let's head into that bathroom. This is a junior suite. The main feature of having a junior suite, besides the expanded room and double points, is a full-size bathtub, so that's always convenient to have. On the left here, we do have a nice sink, mirror, and a nice storage drawer underneath. We're not even using that one. Plenty of storage in this room. And then the standard ship toilet on the right. And then let's open up this curtain. And a really nice bathtub, great decor. Really a fan of the water pressure. Really strong water pressure without being overly strong. This does adjust up and down. You have your shower and bath heat controls over here. You get the Salt and Breeze shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, and a nice shelf over here for storage, along with your towels. I do have a couple of nitpicks about this bathroom. They are minor, but I am gonna point them out so you know. And this design will be consistent with, I believe, all the junior suites on the Quantum class of ships. Nitpick number one, the drain is in the middle of the tub rather than being up at the end here. The amount of times I have stepped on that and closed it is innumerable. So I'm not a big fan of that. And then this is how you raise it back up, this little dial right here. But that's hard to get to when the shower curtain is closed. So not a big fan of that. Speaking of the shower curtain, it works great. The only problem with it is, and it's hard to see here, but when it's running, it's about 2 inches too long, and your feet kind of step all over it while you're showering. I actually call that a bit of a tripping hazard. They just need to get a shower curtain that is a little bit shorter. Now, why it is that way, I believe, is because that tub is a few inches higher than the floor here. So when you step into it, you're stepping above this large ledge and you're stepping up. The height of that, I'm about 6 foot, and I'm about 2 inches from that ceiling. Anyone that's 6'2" or above, your head is gonna be touching that ceiling. So something else to consider. And also you won't be able to get under the shower head without ducking. So that's the bathroom here, but I did mention something about the power of 2. This is one of the things I love about this junior suite. We have this other door over here, and other junior suites on older ships, this would probably be a walk-in closet, which I'm a big fan of. They're really great to have, but this is not that. It is a second bathroom. Now, it doesn't have a toilet. It's basically a half bath, as we'd call it in the US. But you have an additional toilet, an additional sink. You have some shelves for storage, keeping things up high, which I'm a fan of. More drawers and storage. And this is super convenient to have in case someone needs to brush their teeth or use the restroom while someone else is taking a shower. Big fan of having the dual bathroom in these rooms. So as you head up to the door, easy to use, easy sliding door. Locked is up, open is down. Real quick, there is a security or child safety lock here, so very convenient to have. As I said, very easy to slide. And here is the junior suite balcony on Anthem of the Seas. You have 2 loungers here, very comfortable, with ottomans for your feet, table in the mirror, table in the middle. And then we will come back and have another look at that. So I'd say a normal balcony would probably be just the width of from this metal strip here over that wall, maybe even a little narrower. But with the junior suite, you get this extra space here. It's not any deeper than a normal balcony, but it is much wider. Now the cool thing is we actually have 2 junior suites on this trip. So you add on another junior suite balcony, and you have plenty of balcony space. You do have the very nice clear panes on the railings here. And to your left, you do have the bump out over there. You can see into some other balconies there. And then straight down to the front of the ship in that direction. So that's our overview of room 10224, a junior suite on Anthem of the Seas. Now, to answer the question, would we stay in this room again? Well, let's look at the pros of this room. Over a balcony room, you have a lot of extra space, a lot of extra storage, really great fan of the layout. And then you know I'm a fan of the power of two. I said earlier, the 2 bathrooms you have in this room, that's spectacular to have, and a great convenience. And then a really large balcony. Lots of pros to this cabin. What are the cons? They're not a lot, actually. I pointed out some things about the bathroom. Those are more of nitpicks than anything else. Nothing that would keep me from enjoying this room. Would we stay in this room again? Absolutely. Really big fan of this junior suite compared to a lot of other junior suites and other rooms that we have stayed in. The answer is yes, we would absolutely book room 10224 on Anthem of the Seas again. If you enjoyed this review, please go ahead and hit that like button, and also check out the rest of the Cruises, Rooms, and Reviews channel. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future cruising content. This is Matt with Cruises, Rooms, and Reviews. Happy cruising, everybody.